Imagine you still get upset when you leave your house that you pay your hard-earned money for rent, like you pay rent for that place, for that apartment. That was modest, decent, and nice to you based on your budget and where you currently are in life. And you go visit your friend, and based on the kind of environment that that person is staying, how nice, how perfect, how serene, how classy the person is living, the kind of lifestyle that that friend is living, and all of a sudden go back to your house and you are feeling like, Jesus Christ, this place is tiny. God, what am I doing with myself? And your place is just irritating you. All of a sudden, that's the same apartment that 3 hours ago when you were leaving, you were whistling, the tiles were clean, everywhere was tidy and nice. But all of a sudden, the place is just irritating you. You just get repulsed by your own house. That's exposure happening right there. And it's easy for you to just be like, what's going on? What's going on? Want to start feeling ungrateful. But you don't let that happen. Because as at this point in life, you are no longer like a teenager. You are not a teenager anymore. You are an adult that pays bills. And imagine that you are still feeling that type of way about things like that. Now, take it a little bit further. Take it a step further. Imagine your babe as at this time. She's still visiting people. She's still collecting numbers. She's still sharing contacts. She's still going to see other men and seeing the way they are living. And she'll come back to your own house and the house is looking so. And you just pick up quarrel for no reason. Like you feel like, what's happening? You might even start apologizing, man. All these things are crazy. But by the special grace of God, we keep improving, we keep growing, we keep expanding, developing ourselves and our self worth and our value. So we don't get to tie our self worth or our values to things, but on actually the kind of person that we are. Because if not, exposure will keep happening to you. The more you travel, the more your mind is expanded. I remember growing up when I was still in secondary school, SS1, SS2, SS3 to be precise. That was like a late teenage era, like when everything was nice, like we didn't have too much worries. The only worry was just to pass what I can pass, jump, and gain admission into higher institution. That was like top of the worries at that time. So my town that I grew up in, Uromi, Edo State, felt so complete, felt so big, large. Although it was not that very big, but it felt big in my eyes. It was so nice. And there's just one double lane in Uromi. Uromi is a small town in Edo State, by the way. And everything was perfect. I felt so alive, complete growing up in that place. Until I went to Benin City. Getting to Benin City, I was like, whoa! Uromi is small, Uromi not too sharp like that, Uromi not too nice, it's setting not too tight. Edo State was like Benin City, capital of Edo State. I was really blown away the first time I visited. And I think the first time I visited Benin, I was already like a proper teenager. Like, now, should I say, how old? I think I was even done with secondary school. So I should be like 16, around there. So imagine my shock. Like, this place is nice. Oh. I went to see my sister. And I stayed there for a couple of years. Then fast forward, I moved to Lagos. And Lagos was like, whoa. So Benin City was not looking very small, was not looking as developed or as organized or as a proper city that I thought, like, given the proper city vibe, the way I thought it was given. So I'm saying all of this to say the more you travel, the more you see new places, the more your mind is expanded. That's the effect of exposure. That's what exposure does to the human being. Like gets you so uncomfortable with your current situation. Like, oh, this was all I thought there was until I later found that, oh, there's more to life than this.